I didn't do my morning vlog because I woke up on time, and then so did the toddler, so I had about 20 minutes to do some yoga. And then it was family time, go for a morning walk time. It's dark until 8 o'clock, so in order to even see the road in front of you, because we don't exactly live in an urban environment, you have to wait till the sun rises, and now it's 8 o'clock. So we went for an hour-long walk, and then here I am going down to Fox Island. I don't think I have any time to read today. I did my visualization, and visualization is, the big goal in mind, right? So we're trying to follow those success steps. And so what I'm trying to do is visualize greeting people that come to the open house, and in a way that I think when people show up at an open house, they have a shield against the agent there. I think a lot of agents are pushy and nosy, and they kind of come off abrasive, and that's why people come in with this. They're like, "Oh my God, don't talk to me." So I'm trying to come up with a non-pressure way to talk to people and ask, what they're interested in. So that's, I don't know. You can comment down below. Your experiences talking to an agent at the open house. Are they as bad as your brain thinks it's going to be, or is it as bad as you think it's going to be? So hopefully I'm not that agent that gives people the goosebumps, like, oh my God, I can't believe this guy's talking to me. He's so nosy and pushy. No, I don't want to be that guy. I want to be like, hey, how's it going today? Enjoying the liquid sunshine? Make people smile and feel good. Say, hey, my name's Christian. You have a pregnant pause waiting for their name, and then saying, hey, it's a pleasure to meet you, and then I'll be down here. You know where to find me. I highly recommend you go upstairs and check out the view. Please report back to me what you think about the view. Is it worth the $900,000? And then if you have any questions in regarding to actually buying this house or selling your current house, I can answer anything you'd like. I'll be right here and open to any questions. I think that's a little bit less intrusive. Besides that, I don't know. I hope I have time for the third step or fourth step of the conditions to success. So hopefully I'll tag that onto here. And otherwise, I got another open house tomorrow, and then I have to run to the office and print out some more information for that, because that didn't get listed until later in the afternoon. So I was already at home by the time that came out. So, and that was a fitting end to this little morning vlog. I guess I should be accountable to myself. Let's see, I did my visualization, I did my affirmations, I did my exercising. I didn't do my silence. I'll do the silence before the open house starts, before the hect starts. And then reading, I've been doing a lot of reading, more than 10 pages a day, so I think I can take a break. I just don't think I'll have time today. The last one is scribing. So I didn't have time to scribe this morning. I don't have time to scribe at the open house or when I get back, so see if I can squeeze it in the evening before everybody goes to, when everyone's in bed. It takes a few minutes. And then I'm going to try to write down anything I learned today, and either from just reinforcing what I talk about from the Tom Morris presentation. I think I know how to drive. And anything I learned from the open house, how to talk to people, how to greet people. All right, we're at the house, and I'll give you a quick tour before I put up my signs. So, let's go up the front steps here. Nice try stepping. And if you slip, nice before that. All right. Oh, here's the front door. Okay, here we go. Gotta cross the booties real quick. Okay, here we are inside with booties on. We got some sort of closet there. Nice. Big living room with kitchen. Great view of the water. And the Fox Island Bridge. Nice expansive deck outside. So there you go. So let's take a look at the kitchen. Oh, very nice. So Paige has been here already. Okay. And what is here? We got a bedroom. Wow, nice big walk-in closet. So it appeared to be the master, yeah. It's a master on the main. Okay, what else we got in here? Probably the gun safe. And art studio. Look at that. Cute. Little pet door. Okay, probably garage through there. Little side yard. Backyard. Alright, it's pretty quick. Okay, what else we got in here? Pretty nice house so far, huh? Okay, what else we got? We got a powder room with utility. And up we go with a mobility chair for your elderly folks. Okay, that's the entrance to the back and the garage. And we have our upstairs. That's a nice house across the way. All right. It's kind of weird to have a bedroom right off the... It's not really a bedroom. It doesn't have a closet, so it doesn't count. That's what they're using it for. All right, what else we got? It's like a kid's bedroom. All right. Family bath. And the living room. Okay. And it looks like there's a mother-in-law up here. So, that's why there's a bedroom in the front. It made the most sense because you're not going to put, well, maybe you would have put the living room there, but I guess if it has a better view, maybe that makes the most sense, right? Because you see the view when it's light out, not when you're sleeping. So that's the view from the bedroom that they're using as a living room. So, there we go. Okay, condition number 4 is consistency. And to read off the slide deck here, a stubborn consistency in pursuing our vision, a determined persistence. He also goes ahead and breaks down consistency, the word, to its Latin roots. And basically what it means is to stand together. Do my actions stand together with my words? Do my emotions and reactions stand together with my deepest beliefs and values? Do the people in your office stand together? Do the members of your family stand together? Tom Morris goes on to say, why is there so much failure in society, especially when it comes to businesses failing, or why mergers and acquisitions fail? And that comes from self-imposed self-sabotage. Or what he says is people acting inconsistently with their own goals or values. And then he gives some examples of why somebody would act inconsistent with their own goals and values. The first one is fear. The second one is temptation. And the other ones are laziness, distraction. Tom Morris then goes on to list the 3 causes of persistent inconsistency. Okay, so instead of just regurgitating what Tom Morris is saying, I'm just going to play it right here. So don't mind me just hanging out in the background, okay? But the first cause of persistent inconsistency.
There are only 3 possible causes of persistent inconsistency. And you've seen this at work in people's lives. Number 1, the most common, ignorance. People continue to act in an inconsistent way because they don't understand what they're doing. They haven't thought through the consequences of their behavior. They're rushing toward the edge of a cliff and they're not slowing down because they don't see it coming. That's the number 1 cause of persistent inconsistency in our time. Socrates hammered on that all the time.
Okay, so ignorance is the first thing, and then the second thing is indifference. Now, indifference is, he made a cute little joke here. Well, one of the teachers said they had some kids and she was trying to ask them what's the difference between ignorance and indifference, and one of the kids was unruly, let's say, and he said, I don't know and I don't care. So The second one, indifference, is the I don't care bit. And that's because, who cares? I don't care. I'm indifferent. You're like, I don't really care if something happens or not, right? So that means you have to care. Okay, and so the third thing is inertia. Now, what is inertia? Inertia is essentially our trajectory, like where are we going in life? And where we're going in life is built off of habits. And, while we're doing habits now in the Miracle Morning to get us, it's more of a personal thing to get our habits right, so we actually change our place in life to push us forward. He's saying this from a business point of view, is that if we keep old habits, and let's say they worked for us for 10 years, but for the next 18 months, if we keep doing them, it's because of technology or whatever, and it's going to sink us, then that's what causes this. We just, we've done the same thing over and over again, and we expect the same results. However, time changes, and those same habits, same actions will actually be detrimental for us. That can also be ascribed to our Miracle Morning. It's that you've come to this point because of the habits that you set for yourself. And they might be such ingrained in yourself that you don't even view them as habits. They're just what you do, that's who you are. And that's what habits are, right? So at this point, think of yourself as a business. Like when you invest in your own brain, that's R&D. So think about it that way. So why are we failing in our life, right? And that is probably due to inertia. We've just been stuck in a rut. In order to get out of that rut, we have to change our habits. And for business, you have to look at the things that will stay in line with technology and the age. And in terms of our self-development, we have to change ourselves in order to become better. So that's hopefully that's inspiring when it comes to, keep the Miracle Morning habits going for a while. And just not just the 30 days, but 60 days, 90 days, and even the whole year. And while those habits might not seem like you right now, eventually you're going to do them so much that you will become them, and you won't remember a life before them. You're like, of course I've always woken up at 5 a.m. Or of course I've always woken up at 4 a.m. Who do you think I am? I'm a respected business person that shows up and everybody trusts to do things on time, and has full faith that I'll be the best person working for them possible. Sorry, that was a little flubbed English, but whatever. So that's where we're at right now, right? Consistency, right? So make sure that our actions, our thoughts, our values, our emotions, everything stands together of who we are and who we want to be. And this is especially when you have, let's say, an idol, or you have a hero, and make sure that your actions align to their actions. And that's when people say success leaves clues. If you repeat those same actions, you can achieve success. Usually success isn't just luck. People make their own luck. So find somebody who's doing things right, either on the YouTube or in your life or anywhere really, and mirror them. What are they doing? So for example, I have Ryan Serhant, who's a real estate agent in New York, largest one. He has his own brokerage now. He's on YouTube, but he has these vlogs where he goes through, and this is my life, this is what I do, this is how I work, this is my work ethic. And so he says he wakes up at 4:30, he goes to work out, and then he goes to the office. He's in the office by 7:30, and then boom, this is how he does his scheduling, this is how he organizes his day, and everything he lays out, the blueprint for success. And he's even got a course, haven't bought it yet, but he's monetizing his habits really. So just adopt those habits of somebody who's doing it right. And that's what the Miracle Morning for is. They're just generic enough that anybody in any field or profession, if you take on those habits, you can excel in your profession. And if you're in a, like say, a government job, or you're just a salaried employee and you're like, waking up at 5 o'clock, I'm not gonna get paid extra for it. Well, guess what? Wake up at 5 o'clock and take those extra an hour and a half and do what you want. Call it the golden hour. So that's the rule of a lot of successful people. They wake up extra early and dedicate those wee morning hours just for themselves to work on a passion project or is something that inspires them. And not only do they have the best time because they have a cup of coffee, they have the quiet of the morning to work on it. But it gets them out of bed. So instead of needing to get out of bed, they want to get out of bed because that morning is for them to work on what they want, their passion. Is it a new project, or is it, perhaps they want to be a writer, or they want to learn new recipes, they want to, start their own food truck or food business or what have you, or learning how to, start a coffee business where they get a coffee cart. So guess who's going to learn how to make a good cup of coffee really quickly? Do it over and over again. Practice, right? So you take that an hour and a half, do it for yourself, and make those habits. And especially if you're making coffee or bread, you have to wake up really early. So practice waking up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. It's getting long-winded anyway. I'm consistent with rambling a lot, so hopefully you enjoy my ramblings. If not, why are you watching this? Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, sorry that I wanted to do a quick recap because sometimes it's best to have that at the end of the video. So basically, consistency. Make sure that you stand together with your emotions, values, beliefs, reactions. Everything stands together. But also, don't let your habits become self-destructive. Meaning that if if circumstances change adequately enough, make sure that your habits don't remain the same to where they will ultimately cause you to fail or to self-destruct. I guess the way to picture it is like the Chinese metaphor for being like water. So, although while water may seem softer or more fluid than rock, which is this heavy and permanent substance, what is stronger, water or rock? Well, rock can defeat water, right? So that's the metaphor of this, is that instead of becoming that immovable object, be like water, fluid and able to adapt to change as it comes your way, and make sure that that's part of your consistency. Is you are constantly learning about new things, so you're never ignorant, and make sure you're never indifferent. If you're self-employed, you're never going to be indifferent, hopefully. And if you lack that inertia, your habits need to change, and that's what this is all about, right? So yeah, a little bow tie on this. So that was wrapping up 4. And then tomorrow is 5. So we're almost there. Home stretch, folks.